Imagine 10 years of work disappearing overnight. This is why I'm going all in on video. I'm going all in on short form content. Your personal brand is so important, now more than ever. I saw this guy on LinkedIn today. He'd been building for 10 years solely on LinkedIn, and his account got deactivated for at least like a week. He was sharing how difficult that was for him. The entire community that he built was just gone. Now his key takeaway from that was very valuable. It lit a fire under him fast. And this is the most important thing that I've been teaching. The value of having a community over an audience on a platform. If you are famous on TikTok or you have a really big following on LinkedIn, that's not your audience. That audience belongs to the platform. Your voice needs to be owned by you. Trusting a platform to look out for your best interest is irresponsible. A person can spend 10 years building their personal brand, providing value, sharing their story, but if the platform they're building it on is not theirs, it can be taken away at any time. To prevent this, focus on creating a community, get them invested, and then spread your message to all available channels. Why would you focus on just one? The amount of time you invest to share your one message on one platform versus the same message on 10 platforms is not 10x the time and effort. It's a fraction of. Ignoring all of the other tools available to you is a disservice to your success. This man was deeply concerned when after a decade of building his audience, it was gone for a moment. And this scare is what he needed to get the push to move to short form video content, to move to multiple platforms. And I know he's going to kill it. I don't want to see you have to go through that same type of tough wake-up call to force yourself to make that leap. Do it now. Focus on growing your audience and building your community, not building a platform for another company. Community first. Tell your story, share your knowledge. Help people, even if it's just like a couple people. Remember that the perspective of views can be shifted. You might put out an instructional video you spend a ton of time on and it only gets 400 views. 400 people is a lot of people. Invite 400 people over to your house. Can your house fit 400 people? That's a big ass party. Can I come to that party? That's 400 real people that have heard your message. Do not devalue yourself. If you are showing up, then you are doing good. So do it now. Focus on growing your audience and building your community. Most important is community first. We need to talk about what success actually looks like. About the reward as a creator and reframing that reward mechanic so that this can be sustainable. The real truth is better than how our brains work now. Now we are going to train our mind and shift it. So a couple things. Setting the goal for your work as getting the goal of the end result is dangerous. Identifying that as success is risky. Like saying, I need to go viral. I need to get 100,000 views on this video. I need to get 1 million followers from this stuff. It's really dangerous. That is tangible. That's a hard number. And if you haven't achieved that before, your mind is going to be against you because it cannot visualize what that looks like. If your dream doesn't feel safe, your mind will secretly sabotage you. Your brain will secretly block you from that success that you define. If your goals don't feel safe inside your head, the first time you do cliff jumping, your mind stops you. It doesn't know, it cannot visualize what is down there. Your mind sees 3 or 4 friends do it and then they come back up. Then you're more comfortable, you've seen the outcome. And then when you do it the first time, what happens after you cliff jump the first time? The fear is gone. The unknown is gone. Your mind can process it. That goal isn't blocked because of fear. But if your goals don't feel safe inside your head, that is manifested in self-sabotage. That self-sabotage can look like procrastination. It can look like excuses. Excuses and reasons why you won't win. And you don't understand why you're thinking these things when it's finally time to start. You get to the start line and all you can think of is reasons why you shouldn't finish the race. It's because your mind is afraid of the goals that you set. The brain is scared of this definition of success that you put. And that makes so much sense. Our brains are smart. Your brain is smarter than you let it be. Setting a goal or success linked to something you have very little control over, like views, like followers, like leads, it is not the right choice as a creator or as an artist. And you are an artist. And if you weren't an artist before, you are now. When you decided to start creating, you became an artist. And self-doubt and sabotage, limiting beliefs and fear of failure are the greatest enemies of the artistic mind. Real artistic success isn't about other people liking your stuff or if the critics are praising it. It's about how it feels when you're making something actually authentic. That internal buzz you get when you're creating, that's what matters. The creative process itself is where the magic happens. Bringing something to life from nothing is what gives you real satisfaction. It's not about the end result or what happens after. It's about being in the flow of making something. Being sensitive to all the little details in your vision is huge. When you finish a project and you put it out there, you should feel complete about it. Like you did what you set out to do. Regardless of how the world receives it. If you went viral, or if just your friends saw it, or if just your mom saw it. And you never know who's watching in silence. Often the voice you don't hear, the person who's getting the most out of what you're delivering, that voice is silent. That voice can be silent for many reasons. You get 50 views and 50 people receive your message, and that one silent voice, it could really hit for that one person. That could really hit for that one silent voice. If you're dropping a tutorial on how to make a useful calendar for content creators on Notion, and it only gets 50 views, one of those 50 views could be me. And you could have solved the mental block on how to get this Notion calendar for content creator solution to work for me. So if anyone is watching and you are very good at Notion and you've been thinking about making tutorials on how to create calendars for content planning, this is your sign to make one, and then send it to me. You know, I've read articles and I watched a bunch of videos, whatever, but sometimes it just needs to click, you know? It hasn't clicked yet. Notion's tough. Anyways, build your community, own your audience, create with intention. And always remember, the reward is in the doing, not the views. So what are you gonna create today?